Okay, oil me up, oil me up. Rub, 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 rub. Oil, oil.
Right now, this is officially a Grenadian jab jab.
Jab jab, baby. This is Caribana. I've lived in Toronto for 16 years, and every year, right down the street from my house, the city holds North America's biggest Caribbean celebration, Caribana. Since I've moved to Toronto, I've never been to the festival. I haven't had jerk chicken in Toronto's little Jamaica, and I haven't had roti in the suburbs. But that's all about to change. I'm meeting up with TARICK, a first-generation Guyanese Canadian who's been attending the festival since he was a kid. He's going to guide me through my Caribana experience, which starts tonight with Jab Jab Juve, a crazy party held in the middle of an industrial area somewhere just outside of Toronto.
What's up, dude?
Yo, TARICK.
What's up?
What's up? What's up? Welcome to Jab Jab, boy. You getting oil down. You coming?
What's going on?
You looking a little pleased.
Before you go into Jab Jab,
Yes.
You got it oil up.
you gotta oil up, baby.
The reason why you just put on the oil and paint is because it recognizes slavery and it
Okay.
just mark the master.
Okay.
You understand? Yo, that is why we just paint each other black.
You're masquerading the slave master.
Damn
I
right.
hate the slave master.
But we love you.
We love you. I love you. All right. Okay.
Alright, you ready?
Yeah. Okay. Let's do
So,
this.
so before you oil up, you gotta grease up.
Grease up,
So
okay.
it's easier to come out.
Yes.
Right?
Okay.
Everything.
This year, over 7,000 people will attend Jab Jab Juve, which starts at 2 in the morning and finishes after sunrise. It's loud, messy, and packed with people. Hands down, Jab Jab was the most insane party I've ever been to in my entire life. I'm going up to Eglinton West, which is known in Toronto as Little Jamaica. It's home to a variety of West Indian businesses and food spots. I'm meeting up with Clifton, who's been living on the block since '74. He's going to give me a tour of the neighborhood and bring me to some of the best jerk chicken spots Toronto has to offer.
So this is the famous Eglinton Avenue West. People say Upper Eglinton, or they've started calling it Little Jamaica because most of the shops here are owned by Jamaicans, not all. We got the barber shops, we got the food stores, the beauty salons, some Bob Marley stuff for the head if you want that too.
Right.
This is one of the main areas you can get everything relating to the Caribbean. One of the biggest things about the area is that it was really the central point for reggae music when it came into the city back in the 70s. And they designated this block here Reggae Lane.
Music really gave it that anchor of the neighborhood.
Yeah. Hence, from the music came everything else. So you can see right over here to the far left, Reggae the King's music. That's Bob Marley with the microphone there.
Bob.
Of course, Haile Selassie, the Emperor, Leroy Smart, Nana McLean,
Pam Grier, I know Pam Grier. Everyone knows Pam.
That's not McLean.
That looks like Pam Grier. Who's the guy in the green?
The one question I was hoping you would ask.
Sometimes he was shitting his pants the whole time. He's like, hopefully Matty doesn't ask.
Hope he doesn't ask you that
Hopefully
shit.
that guy doesn't ask.
There's a plaque
There's
over
a plaque
there.
over there.
There's a plaque
Clifton read
over
it 10 minutes before we walked through.
This is the place where you got 3 major jerk spots right
Okay.
next to one another. They're open all night a lot of the times.
Jerk chicken is the foundation of Jamaican cuisine. The seasoning consists of Scotch bonnet, fresh thyme, cardamom, and the recipe can vary from place to place.
This is the first one, hot pot.
Hot pot. Oh, there we go.
Wow, yeah,
This sauce is magic.
that's what I'm talking about.
Oh, bye.
Matty, how's the sauce, man?
The sauce is amazing. Moist, crunchy.
It's too good.
It's too good. Well, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Respect.
Thank you, guys.
There you go. I heard Spence's is the oldest one on the block.
Yeah, the oldest one, the first one to start this.
When did Spence's start?
It was about 15, 20 years ago.
Okay, here we go.
#1 chicken in the block.
This is
telling you.
super crispy, salty. How long you smoking for?
I was smoking for about half an hour.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, man, thank you too.
Yes, sir.
Yo,
Raps.
how is it?
Hey.
Oh, there you go.
This jerk recipe is coming from my great-grandmother.
Respect. Let's get some of that sauce on there.
Yeah.
Pretty good. Pretty all right, man. It's delicious. Clifton was telling me he used to be like a radio host and like he used to do a bunch of different things with records and stuff.
Started out on radio.
Okay.
We brought up young, unknown DJs from Jamaica every weekend.
Busy guy.
Yeah.
Bringing Jamaica to Toronto.
Sort of.
You brought the music.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so the word get around that Eglinton is...
You guys are having a good time up here.
Yeah.
Yeah. You guys kind of made this like late night, after
Yeah,
hours
yeah.
dance hall scene,
Yeah.
and then everyone just started coming in wanting food.
Yes. The jerk chicken was popular in Jamaica on the street.
Right.
At night, on the weekends. And so we figured, why not? Bring it in. So we got the drums made up and out we go.
Like you're like really like one of these people that have like brought Jamaica to Toronto.
Toronto, yeah.
You know, like you are like Toronto's cool, but you guys got no vibe. You guys don't know how to dance. You guys don't know how to make music. So I need to bring home
Some
to
vibes.
right here.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
It's pretty amazing.
Yeah.
Thanks for sharing your story.
Yeah.
God bless. Respect.
Peace and love, brother.
That's
Peace and love.
Yeah.
Raps, baby. It's a rap.
Right on.
I'm out here with TARICK. Met him at Jab Jab. Where are we?
Well, we're in Scarborough right now. We're here to get some rotis.
It's Rotis.
Not rotis.
Not rotis.
Not rotis.
Rotis. At the famous
Monas.
Mona's. This is the best roti in all of Scarborough.
Because if you want to get the best West Indian food, you got to come out to the suburbs.
Oh my God.
You got to come to Scarborough, right?
Let's hit it.
All right.
Yes, darling.
Little roti factory.
What would you like?
We're gonna get
Yeah, go to the shrimp.
a golden shrimp. Can I get the pumpkin on the shrimp?
Yeah, no problem.
Are you Mona?
I'm Mona's daughter.
You're Mona's daughter? Wow.
It's getting hot in here, boy.
And we'll get an oxtail one.
I've never even seen oxtail go in a roti, to be honest. White people request.
What? Is it?
No
She will not
comment.
confirm
No
or
comment.
deny, you see.
How many rotis do you think you serve in a day?
Well, today is really busy because it's Caribana this weekend.
Yeah.
We have to make over 1,000 rotis.
Over
today.
1,000
yeah,
rotis.
It was really busy. So we stopped
Banging.
taking orders since yesterday.
Right.
Yeah, it's really busy today.
That's awesome. Is Mona here?
Would you like to meet her? Give me one
If
sec,
she
I'll
has
take you-
time.
Hey, come on back.
Hi. Hi.
Hi, so
Mona?
Matty, this is my
Hey,
mom's daughter.
nice to meet you.
Yes, darling.
Nice to meet you.
Who taught you how to cook?
My mama. Yeah. Listen, I came from a family of 9 kids.
Okay.
And you know, in the Caribbean,
Yeah.
you cook 3 meals a day.
That's a lot of food.
You gotta cook. You can't go and buy food for kids, 9 people.
Yeah.
So we cook all the time.
Now I'm really hungry. Now I've seen everything. I want to really eat the roti we got.
Listen, it was
me a
nice
hug.
meeting you. Yeah.
Thank
It was
you so
really nice,
much.
Okay, yeah.
Mona.
You guys take
You're
care.
an angel.
Thank you.
The Roti angel. Thank you so much. Let's try the shrimp. That's good. My perspective of Caribana is, you know, to leave town. There's a f***ing influx of, like, you know.
Black people?
I don't think it's black people. I just think it's f***ing a lot of people. I feel a lot of people in Toronto, it is a thing to be like, Caribana's in town, like, I'm leaving. Because it's so big. It's way bigger than Pride. It's way bigger than any other festival in Toronto.
That, for me, is an indication of that it's like, it's a polite racism that you notice. And, you know, you notice...
It's polite racism.
It's polite racism.
Yeah.
That's just how it is. Also, on top of that, every year you have the media reporting some shooting or something like this, so it also seems dangerous. So people get scared, and then that, I mean, that's another layer on top of
It's more
white
like
people are scared of
mystique.
black people.
Yeah. It feeds fear.
It feeds fear.
Yeah.
We feel like Canadians or like white people is like intimidated by it. So like they don't get whining and stuff like that. They just think it's like super sexual and like disgusting or something. What I hope happens in the future is that more Canadians and more white people do come and take in the culture, because if they understood what Carnival was about and where it began, then they would be able to appreciate it more, right? And then some of these barriers would be broken down.
Right.
But it's a mix of things, and it came out of this emancipation and European culture and African culture and Indian culture too. So it's inclusive of everybody, and it can happen.
It's amazing.
But they just have to know. It could be a poster.
Unity, brotherhood.
You ready to go over to Camille's?
What's Camille's?
Camille is the bake queen.
Okay.
And she's kind of someone you have to know in the community.
Hey, welcome, guys.
Because she makes food out of her apartment. She makes saltfish and bake.
Thank you, man.
And then she'll go and take it to feds and to Blockos and all that kind of thing.
I heard this is the best bakehouse in all the world.
Well, you tell me when you're finished.
I will. Tonight is a pretty big deal, right?
Yes, it is.
Wait, what's tonight?
Afro pad. So I'll be setting up a table down there, and I'll be selling the bake and what we call saltfish bourgeois.
Okay,
so,
bourgeois?
Yes.
Okay.
So we'll be making that.
So what exactly is the salt bake?
It's basically a bread.
Right.
And you deep fry it.
Deep fry it?
Yes. This is just the bread.
This is the base?
Yes. So I took the codfish, soaked it, hot water, all that stuff with lime and all of that.
Add to the tomatoes?
Now we add it to there.
Peppers?
Peppers.
Yeah.
Any peppers you want.
There you go.
Onions.
Boom. Scotch bonnet, some garlic, some ginger.
Good. Now give it a nice stir.
This is beautiful.
And we're good to go.
Okay, and then what do?
You put your stuff in there.
How much? Is that good?
That's good.
There you go.
Yep.
And I can't try one? I can't have like one?
Absolutely not. You're gonna eat when everyone else is eating.
I'm so hungry.
It's worth waiting for.
It's worth waiting for?
Yeah.
Well, I know that, but I was here, I thought I would have it fresh and...
That's okay, we all have thoughts.
We all have thoughts. Oh. Roasted! I just got pissed. Bake Queen just cooked me up. We'll see you down at the party, okay?
Will do. Can't wait.
There are tons of parties throughout the week leading up to Caribana. TARICK is taking me to one of his favorites, Soca or Die. It's right on the waterfront, and even at 4 in the afternoon, the party's lit. Tell me all about this party.
This event is called Soca or Die.
Okay.
We represent the music, represent the culture.
Right.
And we do this on the Thursday before Caribana, or Caribbean Carnival here.
Right.
And yeah, thousands of people come and enjoy the music.
Caribana is like the biggest festival of like the Caribbean islands in North America.
Yeah.
Why does it exist in Toronto?
You know, I think we have such a multicultural society, and this is why I love Toronto so much. It's like everybody is welcome.
I've never been to a place kind of like this ever in my life.
Really?
And I was talking to TARICK earlier about how I've lived in Toronto since 2000.
Okay.
And I've never even gone to Caribana.
Oh, serious?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna enjoy yourself today, and I want you just to experience the culture, experience the vibe.
The vibe's real.
And it's still early.
Yeah. Soca.
There you go.
DJ J.
No.
Dr. J.
There you go.
It's on his hat, man.
I said
Yeah.
Dr. J. Didn't I say, when I say DJ? I
Yeah,
got excited.
yeah, you got excited.
I got excited. Dr. J. Shit. TARICK and I are heading to Afropan, a block party with live Caribbean steel drum music and tons of food vendors. We're going to meet up with CAMILLE, the bake queen, so I can finally try her bacon saltfish.
So this is Afropan Yard.
Okay.
So Afropan, one of the bands that's competing in Panalives.
Okay.
Right, which is tomorrow. So tonight, because Panalives tomorrow,
Yeah.
this would be the last chance that they have to practice and learn their songs and all that kind of stuff.
So they do like a free show for everyone.
Yeah, essentially, yeah. But right now we focused on the bacon shirt.
Bacon shark. You're messing up the pace. You gotta let Queen work.
I didn't even realize.
Now you understand what I mean?
No, I understand. I'm backing up. Yeah, backing up.
Tell me how it is.
I'm gonna tell you.
Right,
All right.
guys, you too. Olympics?
Thanks, Queen.
Good.
How you enjoying it?
It's amazing.
Yeah.
First time I ever had bake.
Wicked.
First time I've really attended anything Caribana.
You're fitting in. It's a beautiful thing.
It's not over yet.
It's just begun.
It's just begun. All right, let's enjoy this, buddy. My week of food and partying has finally led up to the main event, the Caribana Parade of Bands. There's music coming from everywhere. There are tons of people in regalia dancing alongside these beautiful floats as the parade makes its way down the lakeshore. Clifton has been going to the festival since the 60s, so he's going to drop some OG knowledge and fill me in on Caribana's history.
We're going back to 1967, the centenary of this country's independence, and the Caribbean community here in Toronto decided they wanted to do something to pay tribute to the country. So they decided that most places in the Caribbean have a carnival. So that was one of the things that we all had in common from the different islands, and they decided to put the first one on, and it just kept on going and going. So the genesis was that people came, they had no funding, it was all strictly volunteer, and it was so successful that the city officials decided we got to do this again, and now we're going into next year, 50 years, man.
Crazy.
Older than you, brother, man.
Older than me.
Twice my age.
Let's not brag. Let's go check out some Caribana.
Absolutely.
Caribana, the main event, is amazing. There's so many beautiful people. Some are masquerading, some are there to watch. Everyone is there to have a good time. There's culture, there's food, there are floats, there's regalia everywhere. There are massive trailers filled with people partying. People are coming from all over the world for Caribana. Where y'all from?
Dallas.
Dallas?
Jackson, Mississippi.
Jackson, Mississippi.
Dallas, Texas.
Lake Charles, Louisiana.
Is this your first Caribana?
Very first.
Very first.
Yeah.
Amazing. Mine too.
Yeah, really.
What's your favorite part about Caribana?
Oh man, the police here are fantastic.
Where's the history behind the costumes?
So it's a combination of African influences, Indian influences, Chinese influences, all those different people that came to the Caribbean, and then also Caribbean folklore. Then it has to do with emancipation, or it has to do with slavery, or it has to do with the experiences of the people, and then bringing it to life.
Like, who was the first person that brought you to Caribana?
My grandma.
Yeah?
Yeah. My grandma brought me down to Caribana.
Okay.
In Canada, you can get diluted in the culture. You know what I'm saying? So this is how my grandma, you know, kept the culture with me and how
You
I
knew where you
actually
came
learned
from.
about things.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Right. Like, you know, we've been walking around a little bit and we've been seeing Caribana. I'm not seeing too many, you know,
Of your
white
kind?
people of my kind.
Going to the cottage there, bud.
Yeah, we're going to the cottage.
There is that part of the population that decides they don't want to see as many black folks in the city as they do.
And it's just a white flight type of thing.
And I think that because they moved the route from downtown, now when it's down here in the lakeshore, you actually have to make an effort to come on down here. So I think some of that is by design in a way, in terms of pushing the out of downtown, as it were, out into the corner here, so that you don't see us as much, so that the city can still function and you don't even know it's happening.
Maybe the city looks at it as it's safer, or it's like, here you go, you have the whole lakeshore, but you are kind of like tucked away.
It's ghettoized. It's actually enforced segregation, really.
Enforced segregation.
They've moved us
Clifton.
from the downtown core into the hinterland of the lakeshore, so that we can be contained over here. It's almost like a little Ontario housing, a little ghetto project. We're talking about 1.3 or more million people, Matty.
Yeah.
The entire black world is here.
I got to see how people are bringing pieces of their homes, pieces of their history, their traditions from their worlds to Canada, and that's amazing. Everyone's coming together for culture, for music. It's a place where people go and dance and listen to music and eat food. It's awesome. I love Caribana. I love the people of Caribana. It is the best thing ever. You know, hanging out on the block with you, Clifton, was really just the vibe is sick, you know? Everyone knows each other, the barber shops, the record stores, the jerk chicken. It's such a great community, you know? And I felt like maybe that I wasn't really a part of that community, and you guys welcomed me into your home, and I appreciate that.
Well, I think we can call him an honorary West Indian.
Absolutely. You just came into the fold, Matty.
You understand?
I understand.
Brother, man.
Caribana may not even realize it right now, but there was a little bit of Matty spice in that.
A little jar.
Bless up. This is Dead Set on Life. I'm Matty Matheson. This is Caribana 2016. Worldwide unity, baby. Woo!
Ow.
Ow! Hey!